Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So El Paso will get the first possession. Gasol looking around. Outside, Ball. Pass to KD. Hits it from... Three-point range for Kevin Durant.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's flat. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
KD's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Ball. The shot by Butler, nobody around.
Jimmy Butler.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
Beyond the arc. Bam Adebayo, and that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Gasol screen. Butler with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Ball in the corner. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by KD.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And just slicing to that look. Durant there, decisive and able to get where he wants to.
Ball from long range. .114 left to play in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen.
One of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Driving the way.
And Ball is more athletic than giving credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
Deep two from Ball. Olajuwon with the rebound. Butler up top. Slam dunk by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Here's Ball with the three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Trailing by 4. Inside. Here's Edey.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The kick out to Adebayo. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up.
What a defensive force. The MC's is cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Free throw good, Wallace. Now Suggs to the inside. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Anthony Towns.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Wallace inside. And then jumped by Wallace.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Outside, Pierce. They get the rebound. Towns wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Towns with screen. Thompson from long range. Hands it from downtown.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Suggs. Adebayo with the elbow. Towns with the steal. Thompson with it. McDaniels picks him up. Now Pierce. Edey a screen. Back to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pierce with the steal. Here's Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pierce with the steal. Thompson from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point El Paso lead.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
And James throws it down.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the paint. Here's Edey. Basket counts. Edey's got the lead up to 3 now for El Paso.
Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for El Paso. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Ball. pass to Gasol. Back to Ball. And Ball with the block.
That takes serious awareness for a guy like Ball to find that block opportunity.
It is good. Olajuwon's got his first basket. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for El Paso. It's a one-point game. Down deep, Adebayo.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Ball. El Paso grabs the miss. And here is Ball. Picked by Olajuwon. And Lonzo Ball with the three. Ball's got 5.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Now, here is Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Back to Ball. Fires the three. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Gasol on the wing.
2 minutes.
With his first shot attempt, Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Right side, Kevin Durant. There's Ball with the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
Ball surveying the defense. Left side, Adebayo. Releases from the wing and drills it. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
And it's Butler missing. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Well, great effort there to deny the shot.
No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Butler feeling out of it. The kick out to Pierce. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Pierce got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for El Paso. Here's the screen.
Textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Thompson inside the line. Shot was good off the back rim and in. And El Paso leads by 3.
That's a shot where the coach is saying, no, and then,
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for El Paso.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Now McDaniels. Suggs outside. To take the lead. Knocks down the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Latzer's a 3. 3. Good.
And that's like a body blow. With another body blow, these fans go from dejection to delirious in a matter of seconds.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Outside. Now Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Towns is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Towns the screen. Butler outside. Butler gets a step. And he turns it in.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Suggs got it to go off the glass.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Butler attacking, and he banks the layup in.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rod on important possessions here down the stretch.
Eaton with the steal. Outside Butler.
The Butler can keep you guessing on defense every game.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Thompson looking for an opening. Shoots the 3. Down he goes for 3.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket? Ready to go. And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Ball. And there's the three.
And at the most crucial moment, this guy steps up in the biggest way possible.
Olajuwon with it. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Gasol. Here's Bull. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo outside. And down goes the three.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of being from the play.
Ball. Here's Bryant. Green from outside.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Here's Bull. There's a screen. Oh, the slam dunk.
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Trailing by 2. Gasol screen. He answers with a dunk of his own.
I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. And you know how many big games Flag played in college, but he looked really comfortable taking the shot there.
Thompson outside. Here's White.
When his number got called and ball was ready, delivering here in a high-stakes moment.
It's ball penetrating.
When his number got called and ball was ready, delivering here in a high-stakes moment.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Lonzo foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Timeout called, El Paso. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And here is Butler. Now Edey. Can't get it to go. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. They lead by 4. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Timeout called, El Paso. There's 10 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got a lock and
It's always a victory for the vote. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. San Francisco starts out with the ball. Butler with the ball. O'Neal on the wing. San Francisco passing it around. And it's Olajuwon missing. Pass the ball. They set the pick. Driving to
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Here's Chambers. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
To the middle. Here's Flagg. Olajuwon outside. Butler attacking. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Sees the gap in the defense and cashes in from mid-range. That's how you do it.
Butler at the elbow. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for San Francisco. Gasol with the steal. And here's Olajuwon for 3.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Also, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Ball with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he sees your three-pointer and raises you one.
It's out of bounds. That's touched by Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right wing. And a wide open look for Flag. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Olajuwon on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Assertive move by Shaq. He wasn't waiting around at all.
Here's Flag. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Flag's got 5 points so far.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Outside, O'Neal. And again, it's San Francisco with the three.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker really wants to make his teammates better. Man, he's sure to get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Olajuwon on the wing. Back to Gasol. And it's Durant with the rebound.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for San Francisco. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Francisco.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Back to Adebayo. Tries from 16.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Over to the wing. Here's Chambers. Durant. Nice follow-up by Katie. Boy, he is really relentless.
And the defense has to be sure to box out Durant, or he'll punish you on that offensive glass.
Here's Suggs. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Olajuwon. Shaq in the high post. The rebound by James. Durant with the steal. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Durant from way out there.
And you love seeing the young Durant be so decisive offensively. He's such a quick release. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And KD's got the ball here for San Francisco. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bangs home the trifecta.
Off the chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Screen by O'Neal. O'Neal driving inside.
Yeah, once Shaq gets up ahead of steam, the defense is really without options. I mean, just get out of his way because a slam is incoming.
A three from KD. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark. San Francisco leads by 9. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Chambers. A kick out to O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Down low. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through it.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
Now here's Durant. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Durant, money from deep.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Here's Suggs. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's San Francisco with it. Durant wide open. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's Dallas to start out. Butler with the ball. This one for three. Sinks the triple.
Well, look, you can't dare Butler to take that. He will.
Out to the right wing. Ball from long range. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Now, Knippel lets it go with the three. Cans it from downtown.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
And talking to Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
Here's Olajuwon. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Knippel, no good. Outside, ball. Rise to the hoop. The kick outside to Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
There's Ball with the three. Shots in the tray.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Butler feeling out of it. Jacks up a three. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Hits it from three-point range.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love the back and forth.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Gasol. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Checking in for
Dallas making a switch here.
Al Gasol. James Worthy. Jalen Brown.
Here's Knipple. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Something to like about Knipple is how he thinks the game. Tremendous court awareness for a young player.
2 shots.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Good on both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
Pass to Knipple. Gasol screen. On deep, Brunson drills it from outside.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
They get it back. Three-pointer, Worthy.
James
Drills
Worthy.
the three-pointer. Poke loose. Fires the three. Headshot off. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Dallas. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter.
22.
We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Yeah, well, every coach wants to see this play every time. A big effort on the glass wins him the second chance bucket.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball surveying the defense. From outside the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the ball.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Now, here's Sun. Following the miss by James Worthy.
What bounce from McDaniel just leaping into the air for that dunk.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The free throw drops from McDaniel. Dallas leading by 4. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And finished off by McDaniel.
An aggressive move by McDaniel, a guy who keeps growing his game.
Brunson from long distance.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Adebayo drives in. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 8 points.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Matching baskets from the perimeter as the earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Checking in for Dallas. Candace Parker.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Knipple. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Kicks it out to LeBron. That bucket in no time at all.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
Screened by Parker. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Parker with the steal. Butler from outside. Rebound by Wallace.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Dwight Howard.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Knipple wide open and he fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. Knipple's got 14.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knipple. Attacking efficiently without hesitation. Well, he wanted to return favor there for that last 3, but he just wasn't in the car.
We've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Dallas up 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Butler feeling out of it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
That's the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Gasol got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 3-pointer, Butler. Butler loves the 3-point look.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Inside. Oh, slams it in.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
So great for Cooper play. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him screaming. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. He also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well. He has such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as well as he shoots it, it forces the opposing big to have to step out on the perimeter. And with all he can do offensively, Frank is such a dangerous pick-and-roll screen.
Right side, Adebayo. That's good. It's Olajuwon with the assist. And Dallas leads by 8.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
And that one's good by Butler.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Offensive rebound. And Paul stays with it.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Drake, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Butler from outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off
Dallas making a switch here. Picked by Olajuwon. For the three. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And here's the fast break. And it's ball at the elbow. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Kneppel. Fires from deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Olajuwon, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Worthy. And there's a foul. It goes on to Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Butler is good at creating contacts because he is so assertive offensively.
And he makes all 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And here's Brunson outside. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's Suggs. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Brunson outside. Drains the 3-pointer. Brunson's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.